Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty and I love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. I also love unboxings. Today is my Ipsy Glam bag, my Boxycharm by Ipsy, and y'all, seasonally, we also get our icon box. All right, before we dive in, please don't forget to subscribe down below and give the video a thumbs up if you do enjoy. I also have a shorts video, a 5K giveaway. If you want to go find that video, I'll also link it if you'd like to join my beauty family and enter the giveaway. First up, I will go into the OG, the original Ipsy Glam bag, and I will run down some deets and our theme for the month. Your glam bag is 5 deluxe beauty samples. We get to choose one product as subscribers. I do still get my paid for bag. These are gifted by Ipsy, so thank you to Ipsy for gifting. It is a value up to $70 and it's $14 monthly. I love, that's why I still get my paid for bag. I love getting the Ipsy Glam bag because I enjoy getting the travel minis. I also like to have the bags in here. I do them for giveaways and things like that. But it's also a really affordable way to start a makeup or beauty collection, skincare collection. It's also a way to kind of get a new beauty into makeup, beauty, skincare, but it's also a way to test multiple different brands while not breaking the bank, so to speak, and to kind of correlate with the Olympics, which I love. August 2024 is the Beauty Olympics. On your marks, get set, play. Ipsy is coaching you through the beauty basics with everyday makeup must-haves, traditional skincare to prep your fall glow, and healthy-looking hair revivers worthy of a gold medal. I have seen no sneak peeks. I do know who the curators are for the icon box. Other than that, I don't know anything. Oh, I love the bag. I never keep my bags either. I'm just gonna say that. This one I'm keeping. This is so cool. It is a beautiful orchid shade and it says glam. But it's almost in like, you know, it's like the collegiate print, like a Letterman's jacket or something like that. The zipper pull is green. And right on top, I see a very, very pretty brush. This has the rhinestones, which is indicative typically of it being an SL Miss Glam brush. And to be fully transparent, about 90% of my brushes are from subscription boxes. That is beautiful. I love the colors. Yellow and pink are my favorite colors, and I have so many SL Miss Glam brushes. I love them. Now we'll go into the actual bag. And I only have on foundation and a little bit of brow and some lip oil. So hopefully we can test out some products today, y'all. Stick around to the end. If we can test products, I'll do it towards the end of the video. Next up, I have the Vegan Red Remedy Toner Color Food Series. I've never heard of that, nor have I used something like this, I don't think. If you have, if you've tested any of these products and I should definitely try them, let me know. Next up is the Benefit the Porefessional Matte Primer, Mattifying Primer to minimize the look of pores. I do not need anything matte, so I will pass this along. And anything that I receive in PR that I know I'm not going to use, I do pay it forward, I do giveaways, things like that. Next up is the One Kind Youth Drops Gentle Refining Peel. Fades dark spots and boosts skin radiance. Not really being blown away by the selection just yet. And then we have some bubble wrap, which always means that it's going to be some makeup. So let's check this out as well. This is the Beauty Vault Regal palette. We'll see kind of what else we get, and then I'll determine what I'm going to test out for you guys. So in my OG bag, I got a brush and the eyeshadow palette. We got a hair product, we got a primer, and then we also got a skincare product. Not my all-time favorite selection. I still think that it's fine. If I got this in my regular bag, I would be okay with it, not blown away. Next up, we'll dive into the Boxycharm by Ipsy. I still think they should have called it Ipsy Charm, in my opinion. Your Boxycharm is 5 full-size makeup products, beauty products. We get to choose 3 as subscribers. It's worth up to $200 for just $30 monthly. And again, I feel like with subscription boxes, we do get our best bang for our buck. We get 5 full-size products in here for less than what we can pretty much go to, you know, drugstores and buy. In here, we have our little Boxycharm pamphlet, again, August 2024, the Beauty Olympics, and it will give you pertinent details about what's in your box. Right on top is a holy grail for me, and I'm happy to have it anytime I can get it, especially on sale or cheap or free, because it's expensive. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex Volumizing Mascara. I have gone through, I mean, multiples of these. Of course, since discovering this many years ago, there are definitely drugstore brands that are just as good, but I love this mascara. If you are all about kind of curl, lift, and tons of volume, I love it for that. Next up is the KVOS Lip Potion Overnight Lip Mask. That sounds amazing. Next up, we have the Ever Eden Nourishing Facial Cleansing Oil with sunflower seed oil, argan oil, and jojoba seed oil. Non-toxic, hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, and suitable for even babies and sensitive adults. That sounds amazing. Next up is a full size of the Amika Undone Volume and Matte Texture Spray. And I have tried their dry shampoos, and I have tried their like hair like paste stuff, and I really like it. Their stuff smells so damn good, and I always love the packaging. I don't know that I need volume, and I don't think I need anything that's mattifying because, yeah, I have dry hair and dry skin. And then last up in our Boxycharm by Ipsy is the Ofra times Hot Mess Mama, the mini mix palette in, I guess, the colorway Unconditional. Different packaging for them too. Typically they're in like more of a plastic thing, or it's white packaging, so I like the change. And this is also very cool tone leaning, but very pretty. There's some depth in here. There's a blush, bronzer, highlighter, and all of the eyeshadows. And I'm actually wearing a blue shirt now that has like a bunch of purple and green and stuff, so maybe this could be what we test out for today. All right, so in our Boxycharm by Ipsy, we got a full-size palette, we got a lip mask, our mascara, we got a hair product, and then our cleansing oil. I love this selection. I think even if I'm not gonna maybe use this, I'll read up on it for sure. I still think that everything in here, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 yellow hearts. So let me get this box out of the way, and then we're gonna dive into the big boy for the month. Last up, seasonally or quarterly, they will do the Icon box. And this is a specialty box that's curated by a famous person, a celebrity, famous makeup artist, someone that owns a brand, things like that. And it is specially curated by that particular person. And this month's curators are Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. The Icon box is 8 celebrity curated full-size products worth up to $350, and it is $60 quarterly. Again, I know I keep repeating myself, but I love subscription boxes. I have the collection that I do because of subscription boxes. With your Icon box, you also receive a very in-depth pamphlet. It will showcase the celebrities. It will go through why they picked the, selected products and stuff like that. It will give us pricing, details, and things like that. So, right on top, I believe I already have this, but it's such a beautiful palette, so if you get this, you're very lucky. It's great. It is the Il Makiage Color Boss Master Palette, the 8-dimensional eyeshadow colors. This is in Treat Yourself. I'm not sure if this is the colorway that I have, but based on right here, I don't actually think it is. I have raved since getting the very first little mini quad from Il Makiage. I have raved about the quality and the packaging. Incredibly beautiful. Hey! Incredibly beautiful. Very heavy. Very well made, you guys. Like, incredibly well made. I don't know. I'm going to have to look and see if this is the one that I already have. And I have demoed these in the past for y'all, so most likely I will use the Ofra palette. Next up is the Kat Burke. I'm finishing up a night cream from Kat Burke, and it is fantastic. This is the REFERRAL Lift and Fill Form Control Marine Collagen Gel. That sounds amazing. The night cream, I've been raving about it. It's almost gone. It's fantastic. And this feels such good quality. It is a glass component. It is silver with this beautiful kind of sparkly green. I'm excited about that. And if you've tried any of these products, please let me know. Next up, yay! I just got some of these in my Ipsy Glam bag, and I've purchased these multiple times. It's the First Aid Beauty or Fab Beauty, the Facial Radiance Pads with glycolic and lactic acids, safe for sensitive skin. And they're just kind of like a peel pad. I've used them, like I said, for a long time. My mother-in-law actually got this in her bag when I do my Ipsy vs. Ipsy, when I get my paid for bag. And I was like, I will give you the lip oil in here if you give me those pads because they're great. So I'm loving the selection, especially for the icon box. I feel like the icon box is gonna be the winner for me this month. Y'all comment down below when we're done and let me know what box won. Next up, we have a full-size fragrance. This is the Commodity Juice. And the scent space is expressive for me and the many around me. And I like with commodity fragrances, they have different, I guess, scent spaces. Like some of them can be very personal, some of them will say expressive. So some of them are more delicate, soft, lighter fragrances. And then some of them are that punchy, everybody around you is going to smell it. So I'm excited about this as well. Scent things are personal, expressive, and bold. And I do have a couple of their fragrances, again, that I've received in subscription boxes. And I want to say that this probably is very close to the price of the entire icon box. I'm loving this box, you guys. Loving. Next up is the MZ Skin or Ms. Skin by Dr. Mariam Zamani. Calming Moisturizer. That also sounds fantastic. And it also feels incredibly heavy and weighted. And I'm almost out of the Kat Berkey one, so maybe I can try these together and update you guys in a month or so. Very pretty, beautiful frosted glass container. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I love this box. Love. Next up is the Danessa Myricks Beauty Line Work Paintbrush Fluid Eyeliner in the shade Onyx. And I'm not really a liquid eyeliner person. I don't use them very often. But I also don't think I even have a liquid eyeliner right now, so maybe I'll also try this out. We'll see. Next up is the Kosas Weightless Lip Color Nourishing Satin Lipstick in the shade Turned On, which is a warm pink brown. I am also a huge fan of Kosas products. And then last up in our icon box is the Beso Balm by JLo Beauty, the hydrating, ultra hydrating lip mask. So very quickly, our rundown, we had our lip mask, a lipstick, our facial radiance pads, the Danessa Myricks liquid liner. We had the Miss Skin Calming Moisturizer. We got our Commodity Juice fragrance. We got the product from Kat Berkey, the REFERRAL Lift and Fill Marine Collagen Gel, and our Il Maquillage palette. The icon box for me won 5 out of 5 yellow hearts. It won hands down, in my opinion. I think this is a fantastic curation for this month. There's also 2 bonus items that are from John Legend and Chrissy Teigen's brands. So first up is the Loved 01 exfoliating cleanser. This is rose hip and sea buckthorn oil, deeply moisturizes, natural bamboo gently exfoliates and cleans, and aloe vera calms. And this is John Legend's line. And then from Chrissy Teigen's line, her line is called Cravings. This is the perfect chocolate chunk cookie mix. You're just gonna add egg and butter. And that sounds so good. So those were our couple little bonuses. Let me pin my hair back. We're gonna dive in and test out a couple of products. If you are leaving right now, thank you so much for joining. I do appreciate it. I hope you'll stick around and join my beauty family. If you wanna see some of these products in action, keep on watching. All right, I forgot that there was blush in the Ofra palette, so I did put blush on, but I stopped myself, y'all, so we still have plenty to try out. I'm gonna test out and see how the Commodity Juice fragrance smells. Very nice, very heavy, very weighted, and these are $75 retail, so noting that. Ooh, I love it. Ooh. Very soft. I'm almost getting like juicy, citrusy, but slightly herbaceous, if that makes any sense. Not overwhelming. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. All right, then we'll go into the Ofra palette. All right, prepped and ready to go. This is the Mini Mix palette, Unconditional. I do like that they put the little protective sleeve on here. And we've got some greens and just a ton of neutral tones, a lot of browns. We have an inner corner shade, which I love, and then our bronzer, contour, highlight, and blush. I'll add a tiny bit of this blush on top. I don't know if that's really gonna help you guys, but I'll add a little bit of it. They are quite pigmented and quite intense. Oh yeah, I can see it. They're richly pigmented, but I've always felt that they blend out really, really well. Nothing ever kind of becomes muddy or patchy or anything like that. I'm sorry that I can't demo that better for y'all. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of a firmer, smaller brush. I'm gonna go right here into the more contoury shade. Pick up a tiny bit. Again, they're incredibly pigmented. And I'm going to focus this solely right here toward my hairline. And then up towards the hairline here. And I'll kind of put it in place. I keep it pretty high up. And then I kind of flick and do flicking motions. You could do this with a sponge as well. And then I kind of flick it up to meet, you know, any other kind of products there. My blush, bronzer, whatever the case may be. Again, staying pretty strategic and staying right here. Really high and up toward the hairline. We're taking the residual and putting it up in my hairline up here. And then again, stamping it out and then flicking motions. I'm actually going to take the little brush that we got and I'm going to dip it very lightly in here. And if you are wanting to kind of contour out your lip area underneath the lip line, it's going to create a small shadow to make the lip look a little bit more full, a little bit more pouty. And with my nose contour, I kind of have always said follow the hollow, so I will follow literally the hollow of my eye. And normally I would, you know, have eyeshadow on, so it would kind of blend into the eyeshadow, so just know that it's not going to look quite as harsh once we have eyeshadow on. And then I'm going to take a super, super firm, very tight brush and just kind of blend that down a little bit, just so it's not harsh. And then I'm going to test out the highlighter as well. I'm a huge fan of the highlighter, so I think I'm going to mix the highlighter and that little eyeshadow and just kind of see what we come up with. I like to pat because I do have dry textured skin. I have larger pores and stuff like that. So for me, if I kind of push the highlight into my skin, I yield a better result for my particular skin. But these are beautiful. I feel like they're long lasting. I don't feel like there's an overemphasis on texture or anything like that. I also really love that this is curated in a way that I can literally take a couple complexion products, a lip product, and a mascara, and I have my entire face. I think these are beautiful for travel. And if you want to beam from here to outer space with these, you absolutely can. And then if you want to make it a little bit more subtle, you can also do that. So huge fan already, really loving this. And then we're going to go in and test out the eyeshadows. I'll go right here with the lightest shade. I'm going to pop that just right here in my crease. This is probably not going to show up on me. If you are somebody that you have problems blending your eyeshadows, you feel like everything, you know, kind of becomes patchy or it's sticking. If you take a more skin tone shade and do this and just kind of put it all over the lid, all those other shades are going to glide on, blend out just a little bit better. So even though you're not going to see this on my skin at all, just know that it's still serving a purpose for me. I think I'm going to go green and purple, which don't always mix the best together. They can become a little bit muddy, but I'm going to be careful to not really touch them. I'm going to kind of meet them together, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to do the green out here, or I'll do the purple on the lower lash line. We'll figure that part out. Again, I've, you know, had great success with OFR products. I feel like they blend well. The level of pigmentation and stuff is great on these. And then I can intensify the outer corner just a little bit. I tapped off my little brush that I used earlier, and I'm gonna go into the purple shade. And I'm gonna run that on the lower lash line. Then I'm literally just taking my finger, I'm gonna go into this shade and put that closer to the inner corner, and then gonna keep it low so that I can still see that green. There's a lot of kind of loose, I guess, flecks or like particles of shimmer here. So I personally, if you do get this, I would probably say to either wet your brush or use a glitter primer underneath if you are someone like me and you like to use your fingers, because it's all over my face now. Not horrible. Typically you can take, you know, a brush and just kind of brush it away, but not ideal either. Let me see how easily or not this dusts away. All right, the glitter particles do stick to the face, so I would do my eyes first. But really beautiful. I think it looks really pretty together. It was super quick, super easy, so I have no complaints. I am actually gonna take a little teeny tiny brush, and let's pop this in the inner corner as well. Here are the eyes. I'll throw on some mascara in a second. I do want to test out this right here, the Danessa Myricks Beauty Line Work Paint Brush Fluid Eyeliner, again in the shade Onyx. I hope I have better luck with this than I did her multi-chrome eyeliners. I do like the packaging. It's nice and sleek. It doesn't have any weight or anything to it. Just shake it up good. All right, it is a true kind of like brush style, which I do like. I feel like though, if you're a beginner, these are not always the most beginner friendly. I actually like a felt tip liner for like a newbie. And hopefully you guys can see me. I need to be able to see in my mirror. And I'm just gonna do a line. And what I'm looking for is it gonna go over that sparkle that's on here, which it is so far? Is it actually black, or does it seem more charcoal gray? And it does seem very intense black. And then is it bleeding? And I do not see that it's bleeding either. So far so good. And then I'll see if it dries down completely and becomes matte, or is there a sheen to it? Because I like a more matte if I am going to use one. All right, I like that a lot. My all-time favorite liquid eyeliner is from Too Faced. It's the like Better Than Sex liner or whatever it's called in the pink. I love that. If I am going to use one, this is very comparable to that. I'll see how it dries down, but I like that a lot. All right, and then last up to test for y'all is the Kosas Weightless Lip Color in Turned On a Warm Pink Brown. Is that gonna match our eyes? No, but it's okay. I like the component. And I do love the shade, especially for like fall and winter months. Oh, I think it's gonna be so beautiful. Just keep in mind, you know, look at this separately from this. Wow, very creamy. Oh, it smells like baked goods. Yum. Really opaque, great color payoff. Ooh, I like this a lot. I'm not a kind of traditional lipstick wearer. I usually am wearing lip oils and stuff like that, and I just pop on a lip liner with them. This I like. It's really creamy, great pigmentation, like one swipe coverage. Feels very comfortable. All right, y'all, look, this has been a win. I don't match now, but that's fine. Yeah, I think overall the selection this month is great. I think that the Icon Box for me personally, whoa, that hair. For me personally, the Icon Box won. Comment down below, let me know what box you preferred. What do you think of our selection that we got? I think that it's a win. I think it's gonna be a fantastic month, you guys. I'm super, super excited. Thank you again to Ipsy for gifting. Thank you to my beautiful channel members. I love you. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.